Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to a brand new series. Today we are going to be checking out my garage. I've checked it out and played a bit on my own time, but today we are going to start a brand new series on it. We are going to enable food and drink and disable winter. Not gonna really mess with any of the other ones. We do want the map extension. And we're gonna start this on up. Now, I've seen a little bit about this game, and from what I've played of it, it's very good. It reminds me of a Mamba Zoo, but a bit better in a sense. Not necessarily better. Looks good. Nice. Alright, welcome to our garage, everyone. Forgot you can only open this one by going inside, hitting that button. Let's pick up some of our tools here. I think that's all of them. Oh, nope, that looks like all of them. Maybe the screwdriver. Bam. Alright, that's all of them. So, we start with $10,000. The first thing that we're going to want to do is we're going to go, well, I mean, not necessarily want to do, but first thing we're going to do in our series, we're going to start off by going up into the shop. So we're going to let this load, and we're going to give it a sec, and we're going to take a peek at what's going on with this. Boom. So now we're in here. So this is the shop where you can buy broken down cars, repair them, and resell them for better. If you're not good at repairing them, I don't recommend buying and trying to resell it, as it is not an easy task. Like, this thing isn't too bad, but the accident definitely makes it a task if we wanted to fix it up. Just because this front, there's a lot you would have to repair, like the lights, you have to replace each bulb, the radiator, the wires, etc., etc. The brake line on this we'd have to replace. Honestly though, it doesn't look like too bad of an engine. The engine block at the bottom of the oil pan is going bad though, so we're gonna check out this, see what's popping with this. We got a bad hose right there, bad brake pump, it looks like a mismatched colored door, as well as nice little trunk. It's got a little bit of rust on it. Let's see the condition of this bad boy. 9,000. So if we can get the color condition and the rust back to something better, I think we could get this beast running. This is probably, yeah, it's gonna be a little too much, and this might be too much. Oh yeah, definitely too much. So we're gonna start with this. We're gonna buy this. And we come out here. Here's our first car of the series, guys. It's a Lad. This is a coupe Lad, so y'all can tell. And then we're just gonna hop in. We're gonna hope this thing starts. If we turn it first, we got a little bit of gas. It does have battery. Oh, come on. There we go. So the better condition the car and the engine is in, the quicker it will respond. So that was a case of it not responding quick because the engine is not in good condition. Now we're gonna just drive on back. just gonna park this right here. Lift the brake up, turn it off. Let's hop out. So looks like the original color is this blue color that it is. So we're gonna try and restore that blue color to the entirety of the car. To do that, we are going to need the angle grinder. So we're gonna pop that bad boy out. Oh, we're just gonna put this coolant back over here. For the angle grinder, we need this little disc here. I believe it's this one. Yeah, it is this one. And we will get to cutting. And just like that, we can remove rust from the bumper. Well, not from the bumper, but from that part of the car. And onto this part, we can get it all depainted so we can respray it. We're gonna have to respray the surrounding areas, but that's okay. Now, in my playthroughs on this game, I do play with mods. So I believe some of them are still active. One of which being the infinite grinder disc, because I would do a lot of welding, and it would just, or I do not a lot of welding, but a lot of body parts dismembering. And it was just so much work to have to replace the pad all the time. So I got this mod. I will not be using any of my money mods or teleport mods for this series, unless you guys are interested in seeing those. Speed it up. But other than that, we're going to be focusing on some pure gameplay mechanics and getting into some engines. We're going to have to get this bottom part too. So we're just going to grind through all of this. Just like that, the back bumper is completely decolored. It's ready for respray. I'm also going to have to do that to this door. I don't know if what color the hood is necessarily. Seems to be a different color. As you can see though, we already increased profit of the condition of the car because there is no rust. If we improve the color condition to 100%, we will also receive some money for that. So that's also one of the goals. Should be very achievable. Don't think we'll struggle to achieve it. Huh. Seems like we can't reach that spot. Interesting. And that's this side. Let's get the top of this. We're just gonna go to this side. Get to work on this part of it. see, it probably would have been easier to remove this panel entirely and then try and repaint it, because I don't think we're gonna have a very easy time. The inside part looks pretty difficult to get to. Get to this, it seems, but getting to the other half is going to be difficult. And then we'll work on the door after, but for now we need to look and see. So 226ED0, and then I always copy them so that I know the exact code and I don't have to try and remember it. Run over to the paint, paste it, hit enter. We'll buy 3 spray cans of these bad boys because we are probably going to need them. And then as you can see, just like that, the paint goes right back on the car. And with this method, it should stay and last a lot longer. I did notice that if you do it just over, it does not last. Not the rust, just different colored body panels. So the green, for example, if you just paint over it, it will last for a little bit, but I don't think it lasts long term, which is something I did notice in some of my other playthroughs. It's not the hugest deal, seeing as I don't think the game really cares as long as it's painted. So you might not have to do that, but I believe I tried that once, tried to just get away with it, and it just cost me a lot of time. As you can see, the color condition has improved severely. So let's just get this new color down. This is empty, so the trash is right out there. You just want to run to the wall and let it go. We're gonna grab another bottle. Let's see. Come over to this side. And we're just gonna make sure we got all this area. And then we're gonna drop that. Look at the color condition. It is at 4 stars and we are up. Looks about 2,000. So that will be 2,000 in profit. We're just gonna paint this door and see if that works. And we'll test that theory out with this, because I don't really feel like doing this whole door anyway. We don't have the sandblaster, which is what is used to do larger panels like this, and usually that in the trunk. So for now, it's kind of tedious and gruesoming, but we are going to just paint over all this, and it should end up being fine. And alright, let's check the color condition. Color condition is 5 stars, so it looks like you don't have to redo the body panels for these. Even though normally I do recommend it. you're doing it for your own car, definitely do it though. Given you don't want it to look funky. But for this boy, it's light. We also could replace that hose right there and make some more money. I don't think it's that much though, so I don't know if it's really worth it to do. So let me see. 33, let's get our wrench out. We just gotta grab this. We're gonna hit Q to zoom in, and we're gonna switch to loosening, and it's just this bolt right here. This will pop right off. I have a mod that shows the condition and lets you see. So as you can see at the bottom, it says very used. Doesn't seem that it will last long. So it shows us the condition as well as what cars this hose works with and what type of engines, which is very important when you're building engines. You gotta make sure you cycle through it. So we need an upper hose for the lad. We're gonna see how much that costs. We're gonna go to engine. We're gonna go lad, and then we have an inline 4, but I don't think it really matters. And then we need to find it. Turbocharger, turbo pipe. Wow. We're looking for the hose. It's the upper hose, so it's $21.85. So let's see what the car is worth after put it in there. It seems like it did go up. It definitely went up. I'd say a little over 100%. So now we got the car at $12,100. We're ready to sell. We're gonna get rid of it. We're gonna go see if we can pick up any of the. Actually, I don't think we can afford those cars yet. So let's see if we can do any jobs and try and earn some money. Get some of those cars. So we're just gonna go here, hit the phone. Match paint to the car. We're gonna take that job because we could just do what we did last time. So let's see. So we got this car. I'm not seeing what needs to be matched up. It's not. Oh, is the car completely out of color? Interesting. All right. So let's go here. 757B71. 757B71. We're just gonna buy a bunch of these because if it's the whole car, then it's definitely gonna take me a second. But we don't have to grind it down at least, so we'll be chilling. We're just gonna paint over all this. Make sure to get the side and the bottom because you want the full thing to be colored for it to actually count and for you to get the 5 stars color match. If you don't do little details like that, it will not match up and you will be extremely frustrated. So this one's out, we're gonna throw it away. We're gonna throw this away. We're gonna grab another paint. We're just gonna keep going. Boom. Alright, let's move to this front area right here. We're just gonna spray it all down. There's the roof. We're gonna work on this inner back half. This part's going to take the longest. I'm hoping we can finish this job before the day ends so we can go over to the car market and hopefully get that truck to rework during the night. I think that would be best play. And so now we just paint. There we go. And then watch out for this wheel well and those little corners so that sometimes they don't like to get white. Which can be extremely frustrating at times, but not always. Another can down the drain. I'm just gonna finish this back. Boom. Now let's check on the progress. We're getting some color condition done. It's looking decent. I'm gonna just spray this back bumper while we're back here. Hopefully there's enough paint here to finish it all off. And I jinxed myself. Nice. And then the bottom looks all chrome, so we're not gonna mess with that. I'm just gonna make sure this whole side is painted. Come to this side. And we're going to get all the spots we can. And then like the last door, we're gonna have to open this one and really get it, but for now, we can just do the base outside. Make sure everything out here is clean looking. There we go. It's got a lot better color condition now. It's not fully done yet, but should be almost. It's starting to rain. It's only really rained in my other playthroughs very few times. This is very interesting. Let's go to the gas station and get some water and some chippies. There we go. We're all full on health. The little eye you guys see is the sleep. So when my character gets tired, we'll have to go to bed. looks to be it. We're gonna check the color condition. 5 stars yet. Let's get the inside of here and the bottom of this, and then the top part of this. That's not it. There's still something that we're missing. That could definitely be it. Is that it? Is that it? Oh. I'm not seeing a place I missed it. Matched it. I'm not gonna let me complete it though. Okay, maybe that's what's wrong. Okay, let me pick up the bottle. Still not 100%. Need to know what is missing for me to fix anything. Dang it, man. That's a fail, guys. Yeah, we'll put an air filter on this. That should be easy. Look at that, guys. We did a job. Nice. I only made like 15 bucks from that, but Blood thinks his battery's dead. Alright, let's see. Yeah, his battery looks cooked. Just gonna pop this out. I'm gonna go grab a battery from the store since they have them. It was what, how much? $69? Yeah, so we're making like 40 or 50 bucks profit, which isn't bad. This one's really easy, considering it's a lad. We just need a wrench. Now all you do is get your wrench. It's this little line right here. Unscrew that. Line comes right on out. Feel line. Just looking up. 16 bucks to replace it. Tighten it back up in there. Boom. Just like that. Job is done. Both of these hoses are bad. We gotta go here, we gotta go to... We gotta buy 2 of these. So in total these are about 50, a little under 55 bucks. And we're getting 100 and something dollars to repair these, so that is actually profitable. So doing these mechanic jobs are slowly profitable, and they can be fun if you enjoy the work. It's not that bad unless you choose super tasking tasks. But things like that, super simple, super easy. You don't even gotta worry about it. Profit right there. So almost to the 1300 we wanted. We are not gonna make it, unfortunately, by the end of this day. We'll do another fuel line. Buy now, prevent ourselves the time later. Right over here. Pop this. Get that on out. Swap in. And boom. There we go. Just like that. Another job done. It's not too much profit. It is a little bit. These are all just parts now that are pretty much dead. I believe, if I remember correctly, there is like a junk man that takes it. Yeah, at the pawn shop down here. He'll take all of our old parts like this that we don't use, and we'll get a little bit of a higher price for selling them instead of just throwing them in the trash. But thank you guys so much for joining me for the first episode of my garage. I hope you guys enjoyed the game in this episode. If you enjoy the game, make sure to drop a like on the video. It helps me know you guys like it and enjoy it and want to see more of this content, as well as leave a comment. Love to hear what you guys would like to see from this game, what kind of work you guys want me to do, any type of projects. There are engine swaps in this game. If you don't want to watch the slower content and me do a series on just kind of trying to survive and making it out, and you want to see just me working on cars, we can make that into a series. But for now, that's going to be the end of my garage. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video. Peace out, guys.